Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they never take action. Think about it. How many ideas have you had that never turned into reality? How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow never came? The truth is simple and harsh. Success doesn't come from thinking, planning, or dreaming. It comes from action. And if you don't force yourself to act, your dreams will slowly fade into regrets. Your brain is designed to keep you comfortable, not successful. It will always find excuses like, "I'm tired," or "I need more time." But successful people don't wait for motivation. They move even when they don't feel like it. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates motivation. The first step will always feel uncomfortable, but discomfort is a sign of growth. Every time you force yourself to take action, you break the cycle of procrastination and build discipline. Discipline is far more powerful than motivation because it doesn't depend on your mood. Start small, but start now. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. If you want to create content, don't wait for the perfect setup. If you want to improve your life, don't wait for the perfect moment. There is no perfect moment. The moment you decide to act is the moment your life starts changing. Even a small step today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. Action eliminates fear. The more you delay, the bigger your fears become. But when you take even a small action, your confidence starts to grow. You realize things are not as difficult as your mind made them seem. Confidence comes from doing. Discipline yourself to act daily and create a simple rule. No matter what happens, take at least one step toward your goal every single day. Over time, these small actions compound into massive results. Action creates identity. Every time you act, you become the kind of person who takes action. You stop seeing yourself as lazy and start seeing yourself as unstoppable. Nobody is coming to save you. There is no magical moment or external push. It's all on you. That might sound harsh, but it's empowering because it means you have full control. Build a simple habit. Act before you think. The moment you feel resistance, count down 5-4-3-2-1 and go. Don't give your brain time to create excuses. Your life today is a result of your past actions, not your intentions. If you want a different future, you need new actions. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Move forward with imperfect knowledge and imperfect skills. 1 year from now, you'll either be proud you started or regret that you didn't. Choose the pain of discipline over the pain of regret. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they wait. They wait for motivation, the perfect time, the perfect plan, or the perfect mood. But success doesn't come to people who wait. It comes to people who move. Every dream you have is on the other side of action. The longer you delay, the more your confidence disappears. Procrastination silently destroys potential, steals opportunities, and keeps you trapped in the same cycle for years. If you truly want to transform your life, you must learn to act even when you don't feel ready. The truth is, your mind will always try to protect you from discomfort. It will tell you to start tomorrow, rest a little more, scroll a little longer, and avoid difficult work. But every successful person learned one powerful skill: self-discipline. They stopped negotiating with excuses and started taking action immediately. Small actions repeated daily create massive results over time. One workout leads to a healthier body. One video leads to a successful channel. One business idea can change your entire future. But none of it happens unless you begin. Your future is being built by what you do today, not by what you plan to do someday. Imagine where your life could be 6 months from now if you stopped procrastinating and started focusing every single day. Imagine the confidence, the money, the growth, and the freedom that could come from consistent effort. The pain of discipline is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts for years. So stop waiting for motivation. Force yourself to take action. Start before you feel ready. Because the moment you move, your life begins to change. Every morning you wake up with 2 choices. Stay comfortable or grow stronger. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly destroys ambition. Growth feels difficult, but it builds the person you are meant to become. The people you admire are not superhuman. They simply mastered consistency while others kept making excuses. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Even if your progress feels slow, never stop moving. A small step forward is still better than standing still. At the end of your life, you will not regret the risks you took. You will regret the opportunities you ignored because fear and procrastination controlled you. So make a decision today. No more excuses. No more delays. No more wasting your potential. Your dreams are waiting for the version of you that is brave enough to act. Start now, stay consistent, and watch your entire life transform. You don't need more time. You don't need more motivation. You need a decision. A decision that your future matters more than your temporary comfort. Most people spend years talking about goals they never chase. They watch others succeed while convincing themselves that one day they will start. But one day is the most dangerous lie ever created. Days turn into months, months turn into years, and suddenly life passes by without progress. If you want a different future, you must become a person who acts immediately. Procrastination is not laziness, it is fear disguised as comfort. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of not being good enough. So instead of trying, people distract themselves. They scroll endlessly, waste hours on meaningless entertainment, and avoid the work that could change their lives forever. But deep inside, they know they are capable of more. That feeling of frustration you carry is not weakness. It is your potential begging to be released. The hardest part of success is not the work itself. The hardest part is starting when you don't feel confident. But confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after repeated action. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, creator, and millionaire once felt uncertain too. The difference is they moved anyway. They trained their minds to act regardless of emotion. They understood that feelings are temporary, but discipline creates permanent results. Your habits are shaping your destiny every single day. The small choices you make in private decide the life you live in public. When you choose discipline over distraction, you become stronger. When you choose focus over excuses, you gain control of your future. And when you consistently push yourself to act, your identity changes. You stop seeing yourself as someone who wants success and start becoming someone who creates success. There will never be a perfect moment to begin. Conditions will never be ideal. If you wait until everything feels right, you will stay stuck forever. Growth begins the moment you take responsibility for your life. Stop blaming your past, your environment, or your circumstances. Many people started with less than you and still built incredible lives because they refused to quit. Your current situation does not define your future, your actions do. Imagine waking up 1 year from now proud of yourself for not giving up. Imagine the transformation that could happen if you spent the next 365 days focused on improving instead of complaining. Your body could change. Your mindset could change. Your finances could change. Your entire life could evolve through small daily actions. Success is not built in one giant moment. It is built in the quiet decisions nobody sees. Every second you delay is a second your dreams remain out of reach. So stop overthinking. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop asking for permission to become great. Take action while others hesitate. Work while others sleep. Stay disciplined while others make excuses. Because the life you want belongs to the people who refuse to quit when things get difficult. One day, people will look at your success and think you got lucky. They will never see the sacrifices, the lonely nights, the discipline, and the moments you forced yourself to continue when quitting felt easier. But you will know the truth. Your life changed because you finally decided to take action. The biggest prison in the world is not made of walls. It is made of excuses. Every time you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you build another barrier between yourself and the life you want. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. And before you realize it, your dreams remain unfinished while time keeps moving forward. Life rewards action, not intention. You can read books, watch motivational videos, and make endless plans, but none of it matters until you move. Right now, there are two versions of you fighting inside your mind. One version wants comfort, distraction, and easy pleasure. The other version wants growth, success, discipline, and freedom. The version that wins is the one you feed daily. Every time you choose focus over procrastination, you strengthen the powerful version of yourself. Every time you avoid responsibility, you strengthen weakness. Your future is decided by these small daily battles. Many people think successful individuals are naturally motivated all the time. That is false. Motivation fades quickly. Discipline is what separates winners from everyone else. Successful people work even when they are tired. They continue even when results are slow. They push forward even when nobody supports them. Why? Because they understand that temporary discomfort creates long-term rewards. Weak people chase comfort. Strong people chase growth. Your mind will always try to convince you to stay where you are because change feels uncomfortable. But comfort zones destroy dreams. Nothing extraordinary happens inside a safe routine. The moment you challenge yourself, your life begins to expand. That first workout, that first business attempt, that first video upload, that first risk. These moments seem small, but they create momentum. And momentum can completely transform your future. The truth is, you are capable of far more than you believe. Most people never discover their real potential because they quit too early. They stop after failure, criticism, or slow progress. But failure is not proof that you should stop. It is proof that you are trying. Every successful person failed multiple times before achieving greatness. The only real failure is giving up on yourself completely. If you want confidence, earn it through action. If you want success, build it through consistency. If you want a better life, stop waiting for someone to save you. Nobody is coming to change your future for you. The responsibility is yours. And that should empower you because it means your future is still in your hands. Picture the person you want to become. Strong, focused, wealthy, disciplined, respected. That version of you already exists in potential form. But potential means nothing without execution. Dreams without action are simply fantasies. The bridge between where you are and where you want to be is daily discipline. 1 year of focused effort can completely change your identity. Imagine the results if you stayed committed while everyone else kept procrastinating. While others waste hours scrolling social media, you could be building skills. While others complain about life, you could be creating opportunities. While others fear failure, you could be taking risks that lead to freedom. At some point, you must get tired of your own excuses. You must reach a moment where staying the same becomes more painful than changing. That is the moment transformation begins. So stop doubting yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Start now with whatever you have. Small action is infinitely more powerful than endless planning. Your future self is watching you right now. The question is, will that future version thank you for taking action today, or regret that you stayed trapped in procrastination for another year? Every successful life begins with a moment of decision. A moment when someone gets tired of being average, tired of making excuses, and tired of watching life pass them by. Most people know exactly what they should do, but they never do it consistently. That is the difference between dreaming and achieving. Ideas are everywhere. Motivation is everywhere. But disciplined action is rare, and rare people create extraordinary lives. The dangerous thing about procrastination is that it feels harmless in the moment. One wasted hour doesn't seem important. One delayed opportunity doesn't seem serious. But repeated every day, those small delays slowly destroy your future. Success is not lost overnight. It is lost through daily neglect. Every time you ignore your goals, you teach your mind that comfort matters more than growth. And eventually, that mindset becomes your identity. You were not born to spend your life trapped in fear, doubt, and hesitation. Deep inside, you already know there is more potential within you. There is a stronger version of yourself waiting to be awakened. But potential only becomes reality through action. You cannot think your way into a better life. You must work your way into it. Action creates clarity. Action creates confidence. Action creates momentum. Many people wait until they feel ready. But readiness is an illusion. Nobody feels fully prepared before changing their life. The entrepreneur is scared before starting the business. The creator feels uncertain before uploading the first video. The athlete struggles before becoming strong. Growth always begins with discomfort. If you avoid discomfort, you avoid transformation. Your excuses may sound valid, but they are still excuses. Some people say they lack time, yet spend hours scrolling on their phones. Others say they lack opportunities, while ignoring the opportunities already in front of them. Some blame their background, their failures, or their circumstances. But history is filled with people who started with nothing and still built incredible lives because they refused to quit. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect. When you wake up early to work on your goals, you prove to yourself that your future matters. When you continue despite being tired, you build mental strength. When you stay focused while others waste time, you separate yourself from the average crowd. Every disciplined action is a vote for the person you want to become. The reality is simple. Your life changes when your habits change. If you repeat the same routines, you will repeat the same results. But when you begin controlling your habits, you begin controlling your destiny. Read more, learn more, work harder, stay focused longer, improve yourself daily. Small improvements may feel invisible at first, but over time they create unstoppable transformation. There will always be distractions trying to steal your attention. Social media, comfort, entertainment, negativity. All of it pulls you away from your purpose. That is why focus is power in today's world. The people who win are not always the smartest. They are the ones who stay committed while others become distracted. One day, the pain of regret will either motivate you or destroy you. Imagine looking back years from now knowing you had dreams but never chased them. Knowing you had talent but wasted it. Knowing you had time but spent it carelessly. That pain is far worse than the temporary discomfort of discipline. So choose action today. Choose growth today. Choose to become someone your future self will be proud of. Start before you feel confident. Start before conditions are perfect. Start even if progress is slow. Because every great transformation begins with one simple decision. Refusing to stay the same anymore.